Help me reach 1,000 subscribers. Please, like the video and share your thoughts. In the comments, your feedback helps make the content better. The courtroom was painfully silent. My sister sat across from me, polished suit, trembling hands. 18 years had passed since that night she left her newborn on my doorstep, whispering, "Just one night to clear my head." She never came back. Now, she wanted her daughter back, the girl I had raised, the girl who called me mom. Her lawyer spoke with a kind of confidence that only comes from not knowing the whole story. He talked about maternal rights and second chances. Right on cue, my sister cried, perfect practice tears. Then the judge looked at me. "Do you have anything to add?" I reached into my bag and handed him a sealed envelope. Thick, weighty. "This," I said, "should explain everything." He opened it, skimmed the first page, and stopped. His expression shifted, the calm professionalism slipping into something closer to disgust. He turned to her. "When?" he asked quietly. "Did you plan to tell her?" My sister's face went pale. She knew exactly what he meant. And for the first time in 18 years, she couldn't hide behind her tears. I still remember that night, the sound of her heels clattering on the porch as she ran to her car. Rain soaked everything. She didn't look back. I told myself she'd return in a week, maybe a month, but she never did. So I raised a child, fed her, held her through fevers, signed her school forms, cried softly the first time she called me mama. When she turned 16, I began to see the shadow her mother's absence had left, the quiet questions, the invisible ache of not knowing where she came from. 2 years later, my sister reappeared. Clean hair, bright smile, as if she hadn't missed a single day. She said she wanted to reconnect. I let her. I watched her closely. The way she looked at my daughter, not with affection, but with calculation. Soon after, a legal notice arrived. Full custody petition. Her claim, a child belongs with her mother. Except she wasn't, not in the way she thought. For 3 nights, I didn't sleep. I replayed every memory from 18 years ago. Her fear, her urgency, the way she handed me that baby like she was saving herself. Why leave a newborn at all? I dug through the boxes I'd kept in the attic. Hospital papers, photographs, an old letter she'd written but never mailed to a man. I didn't know who he was until I saw the handwriting on the birth certificate. The father's name was blank, but the attending physician was listed as Dr. Evan Mercer, my brother-in-law. Her husband. I froze. The timeline fit too perfectly. A baby born 6 months before their wedding, followed by her sudden disappearance and shame. The truth hit like poison. The child I raised was my niece. She was my husband's daughter and my sister's sin. I didn't confront her immediately. I needed proof that couldn't be twisted. So I tested the DNA quietly. Hairbrushes, toothbrushes, samples sent under different names. When the envelope came back, the result was clear. 99.9% match. Not to me, to my husband. I stared at those numbers until they blurred. All those years, every smile, every meal, every time he looked at her with warmth, it hadn't been pride. It had been guilt. He died before I ever found out. Maybe that was mercy. But my sister lived, and she wanted to rewrite history. So I wrote my own ending. The morning of the hearing, I organized everything. The DNA results, the birth certificate, the letters she'd written to him at 19, desperate and pleading. No one can ever know. When I handed them to the judge, I didn't look at her. Her lawyer kept talking, his voice thinning into confusion, until the judge interrupted. "Mrs. Hayes," he said, turning to her, "you're petitioning for custody of your daughter's half-sister, but the child's biological mother is you." Her face cracked. She looked at me, trembling, speechless, cornered. The room went still. The judge set the envelope aside as if it burned to touch it. My sister reached for me. "You ruined me," she whispered. I met her eyes. "No," I said quietly. "You did that a long time ago. My daughter, my real daughter, doesn't know everything yet. All she knows is that the woman who left her tried to take her away. When she's ready, I'll tell her. Gently, honestly, without hate. But not yet. Right now, she's outside, laughing with her friends, free from the weight of our history. I sit by the window, the envelope still on the table beside me. 18 years of secrets sealed inside. Some truths don't destroy you. They cleanse you. I used to think love meant sacrifice. Now I know it means protection. And when I look in the mirror now, I see someone I haven't seen in years. A woman no longer afraid to keep what's hers.